Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowles Central, the only place on the internet. All you Jeff Bowles entertainment gets shot in the head at least 3 or 4 times, gets back up, keeps on trudging. I don't give up, even though, I'm just trying to get your brain. It's Resident Evil 2, the remake, brand new remake from Capcom. Let me tell you something, this is not just a remaster, like Spyro the Dragon, like Crash Bandicoot. This is a remake, and it is a completely updated and reauthorized and re-stimulated version of the 1998 PlayStation 1 classic Resident Evil 2, which most people consider the single best, well, the best Resident Evil game of those early generational games, and I happen to agree. This remaster is very, very cool. Number one, what they've done here, it's bloody. If you're into the super horror, super blood, there's plenty of it here for you. What they've basically done here is, to my mind, combined the best of all worlds when it comes to the long and storied Resident Evil franchise. And by that I mean, they took a classic story from the franchise. They took the most engrossing version of the mechanics that they've used in all of these games, which is to say this kind of third-person action perspective that you would have found in Resident Evils 4, 5, and 6. And they took the graphical upgrade and bump that Resident Evil 7 Biohazard had. So it's really like a melding of all the best stuff that Resident Evil has had to offer us over the years, and it's great. It's not just a graphical bump, it's not just a perspective bump, because of course, those original games had like a static perspective, like a matte painting that you just kind of moved around in very, very awkwardly because you only had a directional pad on your controller or whatever. It's still difficult too, this game. Although there are some things that help. For one, one of the things I really appreciate about this game, and look, we're looking at the Titan here, the big dude, who your only option from running away from this fellow is to run away. So you got to run away and hide, and he keeps showing up, and you hear all these heavy boot thunking around the police department looking for you. It's kind of scary. So yeah, one of the things that I do appreciate about this new updated version is that it's not as hard to know where the hell you're supposed to go. They have a pretty cool feature with the map that you can pull up. It's color-coded based on if you have anything left to do in a specific area or room. It'll let you know, so that you're not just like constantly grasping at straws and wondering, what the hell you're supposed to do next. There's lots of kind of light puzzle solving, as you can see here, which is also very, very standard for the Resident Evil series. You're going back to saving at a typewriter when you want to save. You're going back to storing things in the trunk, and the actual item management being a very, very, very integral part of the game, because you can only carry so much on you. There's 2 storylines in the game. There's Leon, who most people are going to pick, which is why I decided to go with Claire here. If you play, Leon, and then decide, I'm going to go play Claire now and see if it's any different. It's not that much different, but it is still a lot of fun, and collecting items and herbs. The green herb man! Oh, that was a horrible voice I just did. Oh, I hated that. Jamaican. White guy doing a Jamaican. Ugh. I just sounded like a zombie there. Ugh. Okay. So, Resident Evil 2 Remake is a great game. I think you should definitely play it. Unless you're not into the horror games, the scary games. Not everybody is. I'm not super into them, but as with all video gameage, I appreciate when a good game comes out, no matter kind of what it is, with a few exceptions. There's a couple genres I don't particularly like. But a classic is a classic, and this is a classic version, a neo-classic version of an old PlayStation classic. So, Jeff Bull Central is going to give the Resident Evil 2 remake a 9 out of 10, which is a really, really good score. Very, very deserved. I think you'll love this game. And you know, if you're a little bit older than the average young gamer, you're going to remember it fondly. If you were a PlayStation guy or gal, sorry, back in the day. So. That's it for me on the good old Resident Evil 2. I've only got 3 words for you, and they are crucial. You are dead. Hey everybody, do me a favor. Check out this is one of my short story collections. I've got 3 now. Fear and Loathing in Las Cruces, science fiction, fantasy, horror, western, crime fiction. It's really, really funny. That's what I can say about it. It's funny. It's unexpected. It's got tons of stories. You'll love it. It's available on Amazon.com. Go check it out. Fear and Loathing in Las Cruces. Jeffy Bowles. That's me. Jeffy. I need a new job.